there was a woman that I met 15 years ago, and she had had a facelift when she was 55. So 15 years ago, she was 70. And so she was ready for a secondary facelift. So at age 70, I did the operation that was popular at the time, which is called the SMAS plication. And so I did that operation, and she did great. And we did some other body procedures for her, but basically didn't see her for probably a decade. So she represented recently. She's 15 years out from her second facelift. She's 30 years out from her first facelift. And she is a very healthy, active 85-year-old who didn't look 85 because of the work that we had done before and another surgeon had done before. So now how do you approach that? So what I did for her was, we talked again. What are your issues? Predominantly they were things around the jawline. The neck still was pretty good. She wanted the cheek to be nice and full. So what I did was I converted her SMAS plication to a deep plane facelift. So now a lot of times when we're doing facelift surgery, we are going underneath the SMAS, we're going underneath the platysma muscle, we're doing more aggressive lifting of the mid-face, the jawline, and the neck. So to me, it was very interesting because I started this woman's rejuvenation 15 years ago, which was 15 years after her first surgery. So I used the incisions that had been made by the first surgeon, and I incorporated that into my surgical plan. So now it's 30 years after the first operation. It's 15 years after the last operation that I did, and she's aged because that's normal. So now what are we going to do at this point? So using the old incisions, the incisions that were made to start, the ones that I reused, if you will, I incorporated that, and then I modified the incisions a bit, and then I used a different approach to get the rejuvenation that I wanted. So in this case, I felt that deep plane was a better way to rejuvenate the face because it gave me a virgin area to operate, because nobody had been under the SMAS. The first surgeon wasn't, I wasn't 15 years ago. And so I used, a more contemporary technique to rejuvenate this patient after I had been there before. And I think more and more we're going to see that.